This answer is powered by AskQuesty.com. Get help with your Squarespace questions or tasks on demand.
In this video, we'll be looking at how to add a border between various blocks on your Squarespace site. So here we have a theme or a template where we have these two blocks, one over here with the phone location section on the right, and on the left there's this text block. So I'll show you how to add this border right between those two blocks. So let's get started. Here's the default view of the site. It happens to be the Pacific template, but these stats will work on any template. And we want to add that border between these two blocks that are sitting here. So what you're going to do is to right click on the longer block, which happens in this case to be the one on the left. Just right click anywhere there and go to inspect element. Alright, so I'm just going to bring this across so we can view our HTML code a bit better. So what we're looking for in our HTML code is the div that surrounds the block that we're looking at, which happens to be the text block on the left, but it starts with the word block. So it's not this one, even though it's surrounding the text block, because there's the class here, but it starts with SQS block, so it's not that one. So if we move up a bit with our cursor, we find this div, and this is what we're looking for. It has an ID where the ID starts with the word block, and this is exactly what we're looking for. So you're just going to double click where it says block dash, and then followed by this series of letters and numbers. And then I'm going to hit Control and C to copy. Then we can close this. Next, you're going to go into the back end of the site, click where it says Design, and go to Custom CSS. And here in our Custom CSS section, we're going to first type hashtag, and then Control and V to paste, and our open and closing curly braces. And right between those, we're going to add our button code. Now we're adding button right because this longer section, we want where the border is being applied, we want that border to show on the right of this section. So we're going to apply border right. But if this happened to be the longer section, just for consistency, we would have used button left if we were applying the border here. So border right colon, then you're going to type 1 pixel, and you can always make that larger, like 5 pixels, depending on the width of the border that you want to show there. Next, we're going to type solid, and then add our color. So my color I'm using would be a gray, which is hashtag CCC, which is a nice gray color to match the site, but you can also change this to red, for instance, or any other color, but I'm going to leave it as gray for now. And you're going to save those changes. I'm just going to make it larger again, and here we can see our border right between our two sections. All right.
Was this helpful? Ask a Squarespace question now. AskQuesty.com.